Janice, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday, so this is my Friday Reads video. What I'm currently listening to right now is The Bad Beginning, which is the first book in the Lemony Snicket series, and I'm really liking it, but I'm also kind of like really disturbed by it. I'm listening to the audiobook, and I think it's read by Tim Curry, and he's just so creepy. Like, I'm at the part, like, I mean, he's great, but like the voices that he does are so creepy. Like, I'm at the part with the hook hand guy, like, and he's doing the voice for him, and it's just really, really disturbing. I can't wait to finish it. I'm going to finish it right now. And then after I finish that book, I am going to start The Liars Club by Mary Karr. This is my January TBR Challenge Jar Challenge, which was to read a memoir. And if you watched that video, you saw I was like, maybe I'll read this, maybe I'll read that. But then I was like, no, I want to read The Liars Club by Mary Karr because of Ashley at Climb the Stacks. I really love her channel. I think she's really cool, and she loves Mary Karr, so it's something that I've been interested in picking up for a while, ever since I've been watching her channel. And so I'm happy to have an opportunity. I found this online at the Half Price Books website, and I was able to get this one and Lit for 99 cents, and then I think it was like $5 shipping or something for the 2 books, which I guess is not that bad of a deal. I would have rather found them at my own Half Price Books, but I just didn't have a chance to go out, and who knows if I would have found them or how much they would have been, so yada yada yada, whatever. So once I finish that, I will be, it's about 320 pages, and I think I should be able to get through it pretty quickly. And once I finish that, I will be caught up with my January TBR, which I signed myself, 3 books for the month, and that's my plan for this year, to just give myself 3 books each month, and then once I finish that, I can read whatever I want after that. Obviously, I can read whatever I want, whenever I want, but I'm just saying, like, with no set goal. So after I finish that, then I'm going to start working on just a few books that I've already kind of started. Not kind of started, I have started already, but they just aren't really pulling me in so much to read on like a steady basis. So I just want to read a little bit of them, and then maybe read a little bit more in February and March and so on until I finish them. And the first thing is Things No One Will Tell Fat Girls by Jess Baker. She has a blog called The Militant Baker, and it's just a lot of different things about being happy and being fat at the same time, and those things not being mutually exclusive. And it's really interesting. I mean, there's essays by guest bloggers in here and stuff like that, other fat people, and just like the experiences that they've had. There's just stuff about like diet culture and stuff, and just, you don't have to be sad because of your body. You don't have to spend your entire life trying to lose weight, and you just be unapologetic about your life. Guide for Unapologetic Living. I really can't think of any way to really describe this, but it's pretty interesting so far. I'm about 70 pages in, and I bought it, the month it came out, and I really love anything about fat girls because I'm fat girls, or I'm a fat girl, but you know. And then the other thing that I have here is Cunt by Inga Muscio, and it is just a feminist reading on vaginas and stuff, or cunt as they call it, because her and the Betty Dodson, who I don't know who that is, but I read the foreword by her, and she seems to be some kind of feminist writer, so I may check out some of her stuff later. But the first part talks about, so there is a foreword by Betty Dodson, and then the introduction, and then there is a part 1, which is the word origin of cunt, and then the origin of vagina, which is the sheath, like comes from a sheath for a sword, so there's that. And then right now I'm on a part called The Anatomical Jewel, which is part 2, and I don't really know what's in here after the word origin, because I haven't read very far into it, but it is definitely something that I've been interested in. I picked this up for about $6 at Half Price Books about a few years ago. Who knows? It was a long time ago, and I just never read it, and I hate that there's like this big eye-catching book on my shelf that I've never read. So like if somebody were to see and they'd be like, oh, tell me about this book, I couldn't, because I haven't read it, and I don't like that. I want to be able to tell people about this book, and I thought it was like really aesthetically pleasing. I love, it really caught my eye. It was in like, I think the clearance section or something, but it was like, damn, I was like, I want that book. So I bought it, and I think it goes really well with some of my other books, like The Vagina Monologues and The Only Bush I Trust Is My Own. So I just really enjoy having it, and I'm looking forward to reading it and finishing it, and just whatnot. So that is everything that I'm reading. Tomorrow I'm going to ladies night at one of my local comic shops, and I'm probably gonna make a video about that depending on how the evening goes. And I have some other videos in mind, not just book videos. That's something that I'm gonna start not navigating away from. I want to continue making book videos, but I want to continue making like other stuff as well. So like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, follow me on Instagram and Twitter and the peach stuff or whatever. And anyways, social media craze stuff for like the last few hours. It's pretty big or something. I don't really know. I'll have a link to it in the description. But yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. Have a great weekend. Bye.